Hey everyone, so Redmi recently launched the Note 13 Pro lineup, the Note 13 Pro and the Note 13 Pro Plus. The Redmi Note 13 Pro carries a price tag of 28,000 rupees while the Pro Plus variant carries a price tag of 32,000 rupees. And if you look at the spec sheet, you will find a lot of similarities between the two. So many of you might be confused on whether to invest a little and get the Pro Plus or to save some money and get the 13 Pro instead. So let me help you with that. Alright, let's start with the design. This year, Redmi has differentiated the designs of the Pro and the Pro Plus variants quite well. We get flat frames and a boxy glass design on the Note 13 Pro, while the Pro Plus model has a curved design which comes in glass or vegan leather finishes. Personally, I am someone who prefers a flat design over a curved one, but here the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus definitely feels more premium. Nevertheless, both phones are very comfortable to hold and none of them catch fingerprints or smudges easily, so that is nice. Apart from that, you get an IP68 rating on the Pro Plus versus basic IP54 dust and splash resistance on the Pro model. This means the Note 13 Pro Plus is better equipped for random water spills and rain in comparison to the Note 13 Pro. Sadly, Redmi has decided to skip a headphone jack on the Note 13 Pro Plus, but you do get one on the Note 13 Pro. And talking about the things that we don't get on these phones, there is no expandable storage option either, as both of them only support dual 5G SIMs with a total of 10 5G bands. Over to the display, the specs here are pretty much the same. You're getting a 1.5K AMOLED screen with HDR10+, Dolby Vision, 1920Hz PWM dimming, and 120Hz adaptive refresh rate support. And after having used both the phones for about a week now, I have to tell you that they're very similar in terms of color reproduction, touch response, and even brightness levels. And both of them feature Gorilla Glass Victus protection as well. Not that I've tested it or I dare to test it myself, but they should be more drop and scratch resistant than most other smartphones in this price range. The only difference here is the curved versus flat screen and nothing much. So even if the Note 13 Pro carries a lesser price tag, display-wise you're not seeing a downgrade here. Even the speakers sound similar on both the devices. If I have to nitpick, the Note 13 Pro Plus sounds slightly louder and a bit better tuned, but while watching movies and all, it's quite difficult to distinguish between the two. I do have to tell you that at highest volumes, the vocals on both sound very sharp, sometimes even irritatingly. The haptic feedback here is not the same though. Yes, Redmi says they have provided X-axis vibration motor on both these devices, but the feedback on the Pro Plus is way better than the Pro model. The Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus has a sharper and crispier feedback, while the Note 13 Pro's feedback is weaker. Alright, so with this, let's get to the performance side of things, which is where the major difference lies. The Note 13 Pro Plus is powered by the Dimensity 7200 Ultra chipset, while the Redmi Note 13 Pro comes with the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. Both chipsets are nice upgrades to their predecessors, the Dimensity 1080, and provide better normal as well as gaming performance. I tested a couple of games on both the phones and got very similar FPS results. Like here in PUBG, I set the graphics and frame rates to smooth plus extreme, and you can see from this chart, both phones gave me a smooth 60 FPS gameplay. And even in games as demanding as Genshin Impact, the FPS numbers are very similar, so I was quite happy about the way the Redmi Note 13 Pro's gaming results were turning out. But then I tested Mech Arena that supports higher FPS gameplay, and there the Dimensity 7200 Ultra gave me better numbers, which means the Note 13 Pro is not optimized to run high FPS games. Not just that, in all the games that I tried, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus maintained better temperatures, which is because the Pro Plus model is equipped with a vapor chamber cooling system. In fact, to check the phone's performances under stress, I ran Antutu benchmark on both these phones 5 consecutive times, and the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus handled the temperatures better. So overall, performance-wise, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus will give you a better package because although the FPS numbers are similar, it is able to handle better temperatures and hence it will have better sustained performance, especially in hotter temperatures. Software-wise, I've got to say I'm a little disappointed from both the devices. They still ship on the older Android 13 based on MIUI 14, while even cheaper devices like the Poco X6 Pro ship with HyperOS out of the box. This means that even with the 3-year Android update commitment, both phones will only receive updates up to Android 16 and nothing more. Other than that, both phones have a similar MIUI experience, no lags or stutters in the UI or any kind of ads in my experience, so that's nice. Okay, with that, let's get to the camera side of things, and here too, the specs, at least on paper, are quite the same on the Redmi Note 13 Pro and the Pro Plus. Both come with a 200 megapixel primary sensor capable of in-sensor lossless zoom, 8 megapixel ultra-wide-angle sensors, and 2 megapixel macro lenses. But even though the specs seem similar, the output from both the phones are very different. First, it's not the same sensor on both the devices. The Note 13 Pro has the Samsung HP3 sensor, while the Pro Plus variant features a superior HPX sensor. And because of that, you can see superior details and color reproduction from the Note 13 Pro Plus. Even when you turn to the 4x lossless zoom option, the Note 13 Pro Plus manages better sharpness and dynamic range in the images. Now, I wouldn't say that the Note 13 Pro Plus has a holy grail primary camera performance, because even this phone messes up colors and dynamic range sometimes, but pitting it against the Pro variant, it definitely does a better job. And that massively extends to the ultra-wide-angle images as well. For some reason, the Note 13 Pro's ultra-wide-angle photos are very soft, dark, and hazy in most cases, while the Pro Plus's output is slightly more detailed and color-balanced. Portraits are a hit or a miss from both the phones. Sometimes the Pro Plus messes with skin tone, while most of the times, the Note 13 Pro is not able to process shadows on the face better. Still, the probability of you getting a better portrait image from the Note 13 Pro Plus is slightly higher than the Note 13 Pro. Also, it is a shame that Redmi did not include a 2x or 3x portrait option, even though the phones are equipped with capable hardware. The selfies from these phones are good though. There is a slightly yellow tone from the Note 13 Pro, while the Pro Plus produces a pinkish kind of tone, but both look good in their own ways. There's a definite amount of smoothing on both, but they're not bad, so I will not complain. During nighttime, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus shines as the better camera. The Note 13 Pro oversaturates and overexposes the images for no reason, while the Note 13 Pro Plus is able to maintain better details and digestible colors. Videography-wise, both phones are very similar. Both can shoot up to 4K 30 FPS footages equipped with EIS plus OIS for stabilization. Although it does not look like OIS is working very well here, because both phones produce slightly jerky videos and the field of view is not as wide as I would like either. Even when you turn to lower resolutions like 1080p 30 or 60 FPS, the output is not the smoothest. Color reproduction wise, unlike the photos, the Note 13 Pro has a more vibrant output, while the colors on the Pro Plus are slightly laid down. Overall, if I really have to pick between the cameras of the two, I would say that the Note 13 Pro Plus is more reliable, but I do think Xiaomi could have done better optimization on both these cameras. As I said in my Note 13 Pro video, it looks like good hardware on both these phones is not being properly utilized by proper software optimization. Lastly, let's talk about the battery. The Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus has a standard 5000 mAh cell, while the Note 13 Pro comes with a slightly larger unit. And even though the software optimization and everything is same on both these phones, I found the battery life on the Pro model to be slightly better. Normally, the Note 13 Pro Plus would give me like an entire day on normal usage, while the Pro variant would go for like half an hour more. Even during my benchmarking tests, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus would lose 1% or 2% of the battery more than the Pro variant. So it seems like the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 is slightly more battery efficient than the Dimensity 7200 Ultra. About charging, of course, with the 120 watt support, the Note 13 Pro Plus fills up faster, and the Note 13 Pro comes with a 67 watt charging only. Alright, so which one's a better value then? The Redmi Note 13 Pro or the Note 13 Pro Plus? Well, I think both these phones are slightly pricey at their current MSRPs, so I do hope that they get some form of discounts during the sales in the future. And if they do, I think for me, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is a better value, because not only it offers you much better camera performance, but you also get slightly better design, IP68 rating, better thermals, and a faster charging speed. All that for just like 13% higher price. Whereas the big disappointment of the Redmi Note 13 Pro is its cameras, so I would definitely pay that 13% extra to get the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus instead. So everybody, that was all for our detailed comparison of the recently launched Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus and the Redmi Note 13 Pro. Do let me know in the comments which one would you go for, and while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon. Till then, I'm Pratima and thank you so much for watching.